Hi there, Amber here, coming at you from Salina, Kansas. It gets dark so early this time of year. I had a really great lunch date with my husband, and then I ended up having to take a nice long nap to decompress. I had a busy weekend on Friday and Saturday, and then came home this Sunday from a big dance convention that my daughter was in. And I thought now was a good time to talk about being highly sensitive. Not only that, I'm an ambivert, which I do appreciate both of these things and coming to the realization. An ambivert is someone who equally is an introvert and an extrovert. On top of it, I'm highly sensitive, so I think that people who are highly sensitive can bring a lot of compassion and good things to the world. I'm highly empathetic. I tend to connect with kids really well, that being said. I'm pretty intuitive to people's feelings. Although this weekend I feel like I was feeling particularly vulnerable. We have some health kind of stuff going on with our oldest two boys, and rightfully so, I haven't shared a lot about that because they've asked me not to. And even though it's part of my journey as a parent, whatever their struggles may be, I do think it's really important to respect their wishes to not talk about it at this point. But I guess that just is another part of my story, that being a mom can be really challenging. And so when you're at a big event and it's chaotic and whatever, it was really awesome. I love the music. I love the arts. I'm very in tune with that. If you Google about highly sensitive people, which I just did before coming on to do this video, you'll learn that 20% of people are highly sensitive. A lot of the people well known in the arts are highly sensitive, and I do have a great admiration for dance and any kind of art, the fine things in life. Although it was a little bit taxing for me to be in that environment. I did take my dog Oscar, who for me is a great therapy dog. Anyway, I'm excited that more places are becoming more pet friendly. But having an understanding of what highly sensitive people are about can be helpful for others. I remember being really insulted one time because my little sister, I asked her how you would describe me, and she said sensitive. And at that stage of life, I thought that was an insult. And now I realize that sensitive people are necessary in the world, and highly sensitive people are both male and female equally. Like around 50% of highly sensitive people are male and female. I do know that I have the characteristic of wanting to save the world, and I don't know that that's always possible with one person. Obviously, I want to impact and help others. I also am a huge empath and hurt when others hurt, and yeah, so I guess that kind of concludes what I wanted to get at. I want people to have an understanding of what highly sensitive people are, and what they bring to the table, and even what an ambivert is, meaning that you're both introverted and extroverted. I actually am pretty confident, aside from being highly sensitive. And so you can usually only take, like when you read something like, oh, I match most of these symptoms or most of these characteristics, but not all of them. And I guess that goes on to say that we're all human, we're all different. It would be boring if we were all the same. So if you have a majority of characteristics, it's likely that you may fall into that category and just have an overall better understanding of yourself. So I encourage you to rest when necessary, and don't stop being who you are, or don't dislike yourself for what you are. There's some really awesome TED Talks and lots of great self-help for people like myself. Anyway, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Love you, peeps.